Thank you very much, Dave. I now invite Ninyanta Kumar, a PhD candidate in the Pharmaceutical Sciences Division, to the stage to present the graduate student speech. Ninyanta? Let's give her a round of applause.
My name is Ninyanta Kumar, and I am very proud to be a part of the School of Pharmacy's graduating class of 2018. I want to thank all faculty, staff, students, and particularly my colleagues in the Pharmaceutical Sciences program who have given me the opportunity to share my thoughts with you. I would also like to thank all friends and families who are here to celebrate with us today, because none of us would be here without your support. Every student knows graduation is a day filled with caps and gowns, but for the graduate and professional student, another key piece of clothing is the hood. The hood is a symbol of academic scholarship. Standing here before friends and family, I do feel this attire says less doctorate and perhaps more wizard graduating from Hogwarts. But perhaps there is a reason for this. Being a scientist in some ways requires the ability to find magical balance. We work to find a balance between our imagination of unknown scientific possibilities and the pragmatic reality of experimental data. A balance between being open to new ideas, yet critical and rigorous while assessing the evidence supporting them. We are driven to pursue this balance by the hope that our efforts may contribute to creating better medicines and improving lives. Each of us has had a unique journey to get to this day. Some of us have traveled from our home countries and several from other regions of the United States to be trained at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Today, we are bonded by the shared honor of being a part of the School of Pharmacy's 135-year-old legacy. The opportunity to learn from exceptionally talented professors at one of the top 10 schools in the country was phenomenal. As the first school of pharmacy in the nation to award a doctoral degree in pharmaceutical science, UW-Madison has been a leader in pharmacy education and research for more than a century. Every day, we continue our commitment to translating research efforts and bringing them one step closer to the patient. To this end, our faculty and students have successfully patented and licensed several scientific discoveries spanning nanoparticle drug carriers that can deliver cancer chemotherapies and unique paradigms and routes of drug administration that can deliver drugs to the brain. Solving problems requires multidisciplinary skill sets and benefits from diverse perspectives. The UW-Madison School of Pharmacy recognizes this fact and fosters an environment of cohesiveness and collaboration among students and faculty. Our 4 graduate programs complement each other to create the next generation of leaders in healthcare. The Pharmaceutical Sciences program focuses on biomedical research to create new therapeutics. The Social and Administrative Sciences in Pharmacy program focuses on studying patient care in the context of psychology, economics, and epidemiology. The Master's in Residency program in Health System Pharmacy Administration emphasizes the importance of managerial and regulatory principles that allow large healthcare systems like hospitals to run smoothly. And of course, the PharmD program trains pharmacists who will bridge the gap between the healthcare system and our communities. While our school's holistic curriculum is certainly impressive, it would mean very little without the student body that breathes life into it. It is no small commitment that each of us made graduating today to spend almost half a decade to receive this specialized and rigorous education. So why did we choose to do it? I chose to pursue a PhD at UW-Madison for 2 major reasons. The first reason was my mother, who was diagnosed with early onset Parkinson's disease at the age of 30. For a young professional and fiercely independent woman, the diagnosis of a progressive neurodegenerative disorder with no cure was heart-wrenching. Growing up, every doctor's visit made clear to me the lack of answers they had for us, the lack of drug options, a poor understanding of disease symptoms, and a healthcare system that was not kind or considerate of the economic hardship of someone with a chronic condition. I was determined to be a part of the change that could potentially improve the lives of others who may find themselves in similar circumstances. One of the biggest challenges for treating neurodegenerative disorders historically has been the ability to deliver therapeutics to the brain. And when I read about Assistant Professor Robert Thorne's research at UW-Madison School of Pharmacy investigating unique drug administration routes that can overcome these delivery hurdles, I was hooked. My goal of sharing this with today's graduating class is simple. for every time you have felt frustrated by the complexity and demands of your work, remember the impact it could have on not just patients, but entire families and communities. The second important reason I chose to pursue a PhD at UW-Madison was to have the opportunity to travel across the world to study at this prestigious school and step out of my comfort zone. There is something exceptionally rewarding about moving to a different country and a city where you don't know anyone and then leaving this new home with lifelong friends and family. But as you will all agree, Madison is no ordinary city. It's an idyllic oasis that still believes in diversity, equality, and opportunity for all in a sometimes crazy world. It's also a collection of really smart people who know how to have fun. Apocalyptic winters aside, living in Madison gave me the confidence to venture out into the unknown with the comforting reassurance that this college town will always have my back as a student. And although I'm still not convinced that anything good can come of drinking a fishbowl at Wanderers, or believing beer is an actual food group, I think I'm leaving with some important life lessons. The first lesson is, when in doubt, go to Ken Niemeyer. Our grad student coordinator, Ken, will answer your most pressing or whimsical questions with equal amounts of patience. The second lesson is to never underestimate a grad student's appetite for knowledge, but also for food. Even the most diminutive grad student can obliterate an entire plate of nachos or pizzas in minutes. And the final lesson I learned was the importance of sometimes being uncomfortable. Why choose to be comfortably numb when you can step into the unfamiliar and experience incredible firsts? The Wisconsin idea is about applying our education to support our global communities and solving problems that will lead us to think out of the box. So, graduating class of 2018, let's roll up our sleeves. There's work to be done. Thank you, and on Wisconsin.